friends, welcome back again. Today we'll be watching Mahindra and Mahindra's business empire. How big is Mahindra and Mahindra? And I guess they're going to talk about Anand Mahindra. So friends, before we go ahead and watch this video, if you're watching this for the first time and you haven't subscribed to our channel, then don't forget, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to get notified of all the new videos as soon as we upload them. And after watching the video, if you like it, then click the like button and share this video with your friends and family. And if you have any suggestions as to which videos you would like us to watch and react on, then do please share the links, because without the links it gets very difficult for us to figure out what you're talking about. So go ahead and share the links. Even if they're not visible to you after sending it, they will reach us. And we'll definitely try our best to go ahead and watch those videos, because we've got lots and lots of demands, guys, lots and lots of requests. So we try to do as many as possible. So have patience. One day that we'll definitely do your video too. So okay guys, let's go ahead and watch this video.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The journey of Mahindra Group started in 1945 with a small steel trading company, Mahindra and Mohammed. Mahindra brothers sold their house and used that money to start the business with their CA, Ghulam Muhammad. 2 years later, Ghulam Muhammad left for Pakistan to become its first finance minister. The company's name was changed to Mahindra and Mahindra. Now, decades later, the company has grown into one of the world's largest conglomerate, operating in over 100 countries with over 200,000 employees. Let's start the engine and begin our voyage across the world to witness the amazing business empire of the Mahindra Group. Let's travel first to North America. We are now at Detroit, once called the car capital of the world. Here, Mahindra Group has recently started a $230 million automobile manufacturing plant, the first vehicle assembly plant to open in Detroit in last 25 years. Mahindra tractors are the highest selling tractor brand in the world and the third highest selling brand in United States. In North America, the company also sells farm equipment, utility vehicles, and the newly launched off-road Mahindra Roxor, specially designed for the US market. The group also owns electric bike company Gen Z. Tech Mahindra, the IT company of the group, has 15 development centers in North America. The group also holds stake in a supply chain company, a telecom software development company, and Canada-based agriculture technology firm Raison Aerospace. Moving to South America, Mahindra's mobile solution company, Mahindra Kumveva, provides value-added services across the region. Their mobile wallet solution, MobiQt, holds 11% deployment market share in the Latin America region. From South America, let's cruise to Africa. We have reached Kenya. Here, the solar lighting company, D-Light, which is partly owned by the Mahindra Group, has over 200,000 customers. Tech Mahindra has offices in 14 African countries. The group also operates vehicle assembly plant in South Africa.
Mahindra has opened a multi-million assembly and distribution plant in Durban today.
And tractor assembly plants in Chad and Mali. Their cars, Mahindra XUV and Mahindra KUV, are one of the top 10 highest selling SUVs in South Africa. Mahindra two-wheelers and trucks are also popular in many African nations like Nigeria and South Africa, while their tractors are sold in Tunisia, Egypt, and 14 other African nations. We will now travel to Europe and will reach the happiest country in the world, Finland. Here, Mahindra Group owns Holiday Club Resorts, the largest vacation ownership enterprise in Europe. In Finland, their properties are located in the scenic Caribbean, the picturesque Saimaa, and 23 other locations across the country. The group also owns 2 resorts in nearby Sweden and 6 more resorts in Spain. Moving to France, the group owns the historic Peugeot motorcycles, which was founded way back in 1898. The group now sells Peugeot bikes and scooters in over 60 countries. Mahindras also own a publicly traded design and engineering company in Italy, UK-based digital innovation company, and a Formula E team called Mahindra Racing. In 2017, the Mahindra Racing Formula E team won their first event at Berlin E-Prix. Now, we will move all the way to Australia. Let's look into the sky. We will find Airvan 8, the single-engine utility aircraft manufactured right here in Australia by Gibbs Aero, which is also part of the Mahindra Group. Tech Mahindra is located in 7 locations across Australia and New Zealand. Their clients include Australia's largest life insurer, TAL, and Vodafone Australia. Mahindra pickup and tractors have gained popularity in Australia, while Mahindra XUV 500 is also making its inroads with over 50 dealers across Australia. It's time to reach our final destination, Asia. The group owns Arabian Dreams Hotel in Dubai and Mac Boutique Suites in Bangkok. The group also owns Sangyong Motor, South Korea's 4th largest automobile company, and Hisalar, one of the biggest farm equipment companies in Turkey. Moving to Japan, the company operates farm technology development centers and has recently launched GX 3600 tractor made entirely in Japan. In the region, Mahindra cars and pickups are also gaining popularity in Qatar, UAE and Philippines. Now we have reached South Asia. In Bangladesh, the group operates a 40,000 square foot vehicle assembly plant in Sonargaon. Mahindra Bolero is one of the highest selling pickup truck in the country. In Sri Lanka, the group has sold over 65,000 vehicles. While in Nepal and Bhutan, the group has a strong presence. Finally, after the world tour, we have reached India. Mahindra is India's largest utility vehicle and electric vehicle manufacturer. Tech Mahindra is among the top 5 IT service providers in India. The group is the market leader in tractors and has also developed the first driverless tractor of India. Mahindra has owned India's leading chain of multi-brand car service workshops. Mahindra First Choice, Mother and Child Care Store, Mom and Me, website First Cry, and also have stake in self-drive car rental service provider Zoom Car. The group is currently developing luxurious residential properties in more than 8 cities across India and has also completed India's first integrated city, Mahindra World City, Chennai. Not only that, the group operates boarding school, engineering institute, over 40 resorts, and owns one of India's leading rural NBFC, Mahindra Finance. They also manufacture defense armored vehicles, have jointly developed India's first indigenous aircraft, CNN5, and even manufacture parts for Airbus A320 and A350. Mahindras have not only created a massive company, but they also run social institutions like KC Mahindra Education Trust, which has till date granted around $9 million in scholarships and small loans, while Tech Mahindra Foundation is currently running over 150 social upliftment projects at 12 locations across India. It is remarkable how a small steel trading firm has now grown into a worldwide conglomerate. All I can say, this is Mahindra's massive business empire.
So friends, this was a very informative video. I did know about Mahindra. I knew it is a big company, but how big I was not aware of. And I did know that Mahindra makes vehicles, but didn't know that they are all around in the world. I thought it was just in India. And that reminds me, my brother just recently bought a Mahindra. I think it was an XUV, and he was very impressed about it when it was, I think it was initially launched when he got that. So he was one of the first people to buy it, and he was like, it's got the best things, it's got almost everything, and it was pretty cheap as compared to other vehicles too, which was amazing. And I don't think he had any problems while he used this. I think now he's probably changed his car now, but while he had it, he really loved it. So This was amazing video. I didn't know that they've also got stakes, and they have, extended their business into, with hotels and stuff. Like they showed that they have hotels in Dubai and in other places like Spain, I think, and other places. So that is amazing. And I mean, of course, one needs to try all different things in order to succeed. But wow. And the best part is, though they are such a vast business empire, they haven't forgotten to do social work for the society, for the betterment. So that is the best thing to see, that the purpose is not just to make money, but to use that money in the development of the country, in the welfare of humanity. So that is really amazing.
Pretty good video. I think it was very nice to see that a small company very quickly has become such a big empire. I mean, as they were saying, more than 100 plus countries, they have something going on. And many places it seems it was done via acquisitions. That is the only way for companies to expand. Once they acquire new technology, then obviously they will be able to study it and refine it and then create better and better products. So everything, if you look at it, a lot of stuff. I mean, they started with steel and obviously they were very good in steel, and then they slowly acquired more companies and went from there, including acquiring companies that are creating airplanes. And I saw in South Korea they have the car division which they have, and they already had the collaboration with the US Jeep company. That's why we see Mahindra Jeeps. So they have done a great job by collaborating with different countries, and I mean different companies from all around the world. Essentially Jeep, American Jeep, and then as they were showing, Korea, Australia. So they have done a great job, and we need to understand that this has been a very small duration. So in a small duration, so much progress has been done. Obviously, when anybody starts any business, there's a lot of competition. So it is not easy to do what they have done. You start anything, you will see a lot of competition in that, because others who are well established will try to beat you. So for small company to grow, wherever they would have gone, they would have had competition, but they overcame that competition. And when they were making, let's say, tractors, I'm sure there were other companies that were making tractors too, with which they were competing. So eventually they have overcome all these difficulties, created such a great company. Tech Mahindra is very popular, even it's known in the US. So you can see Tech Mahindra locations in the US too. And slowly they are moving forward. So it's very good to see. And I would say it is, these companies would have come into existence much before if India would not have been colonized. Because India was colonized by the British, all the progress was stopped during that time. If India would be, probably if the Mughals would not have come, India would have done something else. So I think there's a lot of innovation, there's a lot of capability. And it's just that all these things are coming out now because of being under somebody's control at that point. So after independence, now obviously everybody is free to expand, and that is what they're doing, expanding everywhere. And it is very good to see such brands in different countries. People like us who are living outside, they feel very proud. If you see somebody, the day we see people driving Mahindra XUV in the US, that will be great. I mean, it has not happened yet.
I don't think we have it here, do we?
No, so that's
I
what I'm
don't think
saying.
so.
It is in the US. The only thing that I have seen from Mahindra is maybe those tractors and some kind of smaller utility vehicles, but only in the rural areas. And that's pretty much it. Otherwise, nobody knows Mahindra in the US. But the fact that they are coming over there, that means they will continue to go faster. Once they get success in Korea, they will probably port those cars. And as they were saying, in Detroit, they've opened manufacturing plant for something, but their vehicles have not come out yet. Eventually they will come out. So a very good video, very nice to see how Mahindra is going forward, and we hope that they become the number one brand. That is when the recognition comes. Like everybody in the US is aware of Toyota Camry, right? Because it is the number one selling. It was a number one selling car. Then you have the Honda Accord, that was number one selling car. So because people then say, okay, which country is Toyota from? Japan. Which country is Honda from? Japan. So similarly, once some brand becomes super popular, then people will really recognize, okay, this is coming from India. India is definitely a great company because if they can produce such great products.
Yes,
So,
friends, and I'm sure the day is not far
Oh,
that
yeah.
that will happen. And the best amazing thing that I liked here was, which really, opened up my eyes, was like in astonishment, was that they said that it's the first self-driven
Tractors.
car. So that
Tractors.
was it a tractor?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. So I was just amazed just listening at that. So, and they were showing that they had that screen, and through that screen they were maneuvering the car.
The tractor, yeah.
Yeah.
So first self-driving car was a Tesla in the US. That was indeed the first self-driving car. But tractors, they're essentially, it's a remote control. That's what they were showing. That you have a tractor, but they have a remote control, and they can control the tractor via that, which is a great thing because farmers, it's a great thing that they can probably put a algorithm in there, feed in their the dimensions of their farm, and the tractor can go and do the job. It's
Yeah.
not
And they can
necessary-
go ahead
yeah.
and do something else which needs
Yeah.
more their time, or they need to physically do that. That would be great.
So I mean, that technology even exists in the US, where if you are passing by, you can see in a field a huge equipment is running and there's nobody.
I haven't
driving
seen
it.
equipment, but I've seen those
Cutters.
water
water
things,
and cutters. So yeah,
that
so,
water the thing.
right.
the
So there's a
farms.
huge lane where you can see one is watering via robots, and the other is the cutting where they are cutting, and it is.
But
doing-
those are really easy because they
Yeah.
are already, spaced according to the lanes, and it just needs to move forward.
Yeah.
But tractor is where you have to turn, twist, and all
yes.
that stuff.
So it is really good that a farmer can just buy these tractors, and they don't need to put any labor. They set all the parameters in there, start the tractor, and the job finishes, and all is done. So this is a great, and that's why I'm saying that there's a lot of creativity and innovation which is now coming forward, and India must
Continue.
come up with some brand that is number one in that area,
Yeah.
and which everybody says, hey, we can't live without it. Similar to a computer, right? I mean, you can't live without a computer. There should be something similar like that. Say, I can't live without that.
So yes, friends, what a video. I mean, really makes you proud to see such great companies. So we hope, guys, you enjoyed this video, and we'll come back again in another video very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye.
Oh, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so it notifies you when I put in my new video for you to enjoy. Bye!